with Charles Davis. As always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
They run it with a Hall of Famer, Eric Dickerson. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Possibly a good spot here to take a shot as they come out with three receivers to the left on second and less than a yard. Off the play fake, Vick.
That's into the hands of Brian Finneran.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Here's Michael Vick. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Here's Vick. He finds his man, complete. It's Gonzalez. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last two plays. They moved it a combined 33 yards. Running it with Dickerson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Big Leonard Williams, the one who came in and got him. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And Vick's throw there incomplete.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Falcons put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Now Matt Prater from the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, complete. It's Miller. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. And the Falcons are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. T.J. Watt, always a disruptor, there to blow that play up. Vick to throw it. Setting up the screen to Dickerson. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Michael Vick with 2 first-quarter touchdown passes. And the Falcons are off to a 13-0 first-quarter lead. Prater for the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already... Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So here's Vick following the interception. And this is caught. And he'll be out of bounds. They'll get 34 yards there.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Eric Dickerson with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 21-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Well, they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. It's complete. It's Miller. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And the Falcons get there. The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up 2nd. He'll drop to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity, because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
first down throw coming for Vic. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing. Continue to take your shots. Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down. Vic now. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Touchdown! Michael Vick, his third touchdown pass of this first half. And the Falcons are able to widen their lead here in this first half. Prater for the extra point. And that makes the score 28-0. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hand.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Play action now, Vic. Crossing right, and he hits his man. It's Jones. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now here's Vic. He finds his man, complete. That's Gonzalez.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. It's a play fake. Now Vic. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Vic's going to change the play. Back to throw again. Touchdown Falcons. The 4th touchdown pass of the game for Michael Vick. And the Falcons open the lead up to 34-0. Extra point good by Prater. And a round is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And that is now his 5th interception thrown in this game. And Charles, you've got to tip your cap to this defense. I mean, they have been so impressive reading these passes, stepping in those lanes. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. 5 touchdown passes now for Michael Vick. And the Falcons have taken a 6-touchdown lead. later for the extra point. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Back to throw now on first down. It's caught. It's Miller. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Got a man. That's Ward. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. 27 yards. And the Steelers are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And they get a bit of a respite here from what's been an otherwise dreadful first half of football. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys feel it that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Now back to throw. Crossing route catch made by Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. A gutsy call there. He exit the locker room with a lead. Tried the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kickstarted things going in the opposite direction.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
When you see those RPOs run, you need the first man to attack and be a disruptor. And on that play, he closed down fast and helped knock it away.
A man who was the Georgia State High School Player of the Year in 2020. Here's Jahmyr Gibbs. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. This defense just continues to bottle up that ground game. And look, I mean, the deficit right now for this offense is so big that it might not matter. But you're still in the third quarter. They're probably going to have to try things through the air, Charles.
I agree with you totally. That's what they'll have to do. They do need to run it occasionally to take a few hits off the quarterback, because right now, you just know those pass rushers are fired up to get after him.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
Finds Gibbs on the check down.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6.
They'll go again with Gibbs. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown!
George Pickens from 6 yards away. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Extra point splits the uprights, so they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Still comfortably on top, 3rd quarter as they start things here with a 1st and 10. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here, and what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
And they run the option on 2nd down.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down. Vic goes play action.
And that'll be complete to Finneran.
And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. On play action, Vic. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted.
Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, with the size of lead that this offense has, I don't think that interception's really going to affect them much. But at least for this defense, something small to hang their hat on.
Yeah, and let's face it, they're not even scoreboard watching anymore, right? They're just trying their best to make a play, get themselves off the field, which they just did, and salvage a little bit of pride in this one.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. He'll look to throw.
He gets this out wide to Gibbs.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Miller. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. They'll look to throw again.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 40. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Here's a diving catch right side. A gain there of 21 yards. Now, 4th quarter, certainly not enough time for a comeback, but nice to see them making use of the time remaining to try and make this one a little more respectable.
Yeah, I think the ultimate goal, good execution, be crisp, be sharp, and find a way to put some points on the board to make this thing look just a little bit better.
And the Steelers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Christian Okoye from 3 yards out. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Now the try here for the point after. And that'll cut the lead down to 28.
Makes the score Falcons 49, Steelers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, we've reached the stage where it's a mere formality at this point. They've got the comfortable lead. We know what the outcome is going to be. I guess the only question is, do they want to put more points on the board before the final gun?
Well, I certainly hope not, and I'm being selfish here because you and I have flights to catch. Let's go ahead and finish this one off, guys. You've taken care of business. Let's close it out. And you and I, let's get to the airport.
And they're going to speed things up here. A carry for Dickerson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Now a give left side. It's Dickerson. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Off the play fake, Vick. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
Dickerson trying the right side. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Vick now from the 50.
rush, and down he goes. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Here's Pat McAfee now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this one's out of bounds. Should be inside the 10, I think it is, at the 6-yard line. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of buying him up defensively, and that brings up 3rd down. Back to throw here. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. They'll run now with Dickerson. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. So what can Vic do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for the 2-point conversion? They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Now after the touchdown, here's Pat McAfee to kick. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
2nd and 11. Here's a slant, and he's got it to Ward. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll look to throw here. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Joey Porter Jr. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly... And now here is another interception. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.